So we got to
Well,
move on to the other
of
team
course, of course.
that is in Florida. We'll go to the Miami Dolphins here. The Jets do have the Dolphins, so I guess
Yeah,
we'll have
so
to stick with
we got to
teams
stick with
that
them.
throw up on themselves. But I want to get to the Dolphins' ankle of this game first. And Tua Tagovailoa getting the boot. He gets benched in the fourth quarter of their loss against Denver. Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in, as Jets fans are well accustomed, throws the
Yes.
soul-crushing interception in the end zone to lose the game. I thought this was extremely curious in decision-making from Brian Flores to rattle your rookie quarterback in the way that he did for Miami. I'm not saying that Tua is not mentally tough, but at the first sign of, hey, things aren't going great, we didn't get great special teams and defense play, so Tua's going to have to try and win us the game, and our offensive line is not getting it done, so Tua's struggling. To see him yank him and pull the plug that quickly, I thought that was really a difficult move from Brian Flores to see him say, it's like this is a top 5 pick in Tua Tagovailoa, and that's an extremely short leash.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're all you're doing. A lot of people brought this up when they made the switch to Tua. It was this is a Miami team that's in playoff contention. They're battling for the wild card. They're up and coming, and there was a lot of talk of, do you stick with Fitz? Do you maybe try to make a run here? But they said no. It's Tua's team. It's going to be his team in the future. We got to make the move to him. And once you do that, you're stuck with Tua. I don't care how bad he plays. He's a rookie quarterback. The only thing you're going to do by taking him out of that game is really hurt his confidence, like you mentioned, Nick. And it really, it seems like they're trying to play both sides of the coin here. At one angle, they're trying to develop Tua, but at the other side, they're trying to make the playoffs because they want to put Fitz in and maybe they'll win the game. It's just incomprehensible to me. And I really have to question the decision. And I mean, look, you have Flores coming out saying, hey, Tua's going to start this week. You have Fitz saying this is Tua's team. And that's all good and well. But it doesn't change the fact that you took Tua out of a game when you gave him the keys to the car, essentially, and said, this is your team, run with it. Now, look, he's going to play the Jets this week. So I think his confidence is going to go right back up. So I wouldn't really worry about it for too long. But, you know, I like Flores as a coach. And let me tell you, I would give anything for him to be the Jets coach. But like you, I really got to question that move. I don't agree with it.
It doesn't make a ton of sense to me just because it's about what type of season are you looking to have and what are your goals? Is it about putting the best team on the field for competing for a Super Bowl? Because maybe that is with Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. However, Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback is not going to get you to a Super Bowl. It might advance you farther in the playoffs. It might get you to the playoffs, whereas you might not make it with Tua at the helm with an expanded 17 playoff this year. But I just don't understand what their outlook is, because at some point you need to do what's best for you to get to the end goal of winning the Super Bowl. That is playing Tua, getting him the experience and developing him into a franchise quarterback. That's where a Super Bowl for Miami is going to be won. And to see them abandon the plan, they were so patient. And then they saw Fitz play well at the beginning of this year. It wasn't Fitz being benched for poor performance. They knew they were putting in Tua after the bye. So to kind of just go through and calculate that plan the way they did and be so patient and be so married to the plan that they were going to go through with, and then just rip it up in a matter of 4 quarters was just really surprising to me for an organization that has done a lot of things right over the last couple of years, and they'll get an opportunity to draft a couple of more first rounders this year and improve that roster going into next year. I think Miami can be a team that is a contender in the AFC, but to just blatantly disregard the development of your young quarterback, a top 5 pick, just made no sense to me. And we'll see if they pay the price. Look, Tua has not looked terribly impressive in his first few starts, and that's not to knock him necessarily. There's development that happens in different ways, and we'll see. He may still not be 100% recovered and hadn't played a ton of football last year with that injury, and he may be healthy, but he's still not in that rhythm. So we'll see if he can reclaim that, but it just never made a ton of sense to me. He doesn't look comfortable, and you want him to continue to get comfortable before it's too late. And sometimes you can ruin a rookie in his first year, and you're hoping that Miami doesn't do that. We'll see what he can bring to the table against the Jets this weekend.